sensan ya say eno ebebo ni omunko enipa du ba ko a eka ho a omunso so atwomati apie say yento aba ma omuna mampanya konya no metranso muni na ekoya omu ekosensan ye na mehu se mahama esensan am say yesi edunkete say wo yesi nka mo ko san ye o na ada mahama achiafa ho akosan enti wode eno nso so abreye e wa ha say wo chese nyakopon ya adma enche ye kwa akoto aba security task force ha omu acho muti epia wo hwese asundue ebeba abato ni mu no omu ni utag ekokohia enra komotwetwe ekos ntikrata no de aba na sentem won ma bemse na watwi ye mu abefo evidence na nya asem ketan krata na epiepia bonte a wo hwese se o kania no mo am use prepaid no ene wotu nim se bi wo so a ntempa na no akwa akoto bi de aba beto san se yebetumi light no do bedru san se ebetime adum light no e wo bra woni ena ho so enti na so ye hwe enyina ma hode won zan so de aba bonte o mu che se moda amonda o ha na e wo honom no o mu aso ano irekere ba kwato be na o de ekoresum mu dia na
enye easy kra but minjin de says ade no so ebesi minjin de say ebesi
so maso problem no mo yes the daily graphic dia o de bre ya no say
now the daily guide newspaper also has it here still on the 2024 general elections presidential candidate signed peace pact. Of course, we shall be doing a detailed discussion into this particular matter being reported on the front page of this paper. Awukugwa, Chief Petitions Minister over hospital name. Now, Kufuor reaffirmed support for Bawumia. Of course, we all heard what he said about the young Vice President. Bawumia win polls with 50.2% IPG research. Now, traders commend election security task force over, their work. Details and more in the Daily Guide newspaper.
Mampenda da John Ajekum Kufuor say Bawumia na ene doba oso na nitigana fo abano munkoto ema Bawumia no fa Ghana enkodru bosha asase no so enti ode no so aba ohene awukugwa hene ena wo kire se ono so atro krata e de akwakoma oso afo abedi echi ohwe nsase ene oba ade bobre ho sem so sem lekuduka ena fo nyina na we Bernardo Koboy
where Bernardo Koboy
o kire se ayarese bia bidin bi omudi ato ho essence no wode eno so emu sem abrayen e wa ha sei mampanyini abedi echi Dr. Haji Mahamudu Bawumia fonyi wa se enrada peace pact no no so kwa wode nesa akwakoshe enkrata ase waye hwehwemu wo se abato no ko na wiye no na mampanyin abedi echi Dr. Haji Mahamudu Bawumia enyo ho mabupan aduonu achi pomienu 50.2% edwadifo wo memu enso so na o twese election security task force omonso abomu abaso me ka chem se enrada eno mundo mu ekokodi enhyiamu daily guide dia wode bre anopai no.
Now the Chronicle newspaper also has it. You can see the image of the picture of running
John
Dramani Mahama. I was looking for an adjective to now it reads, I will change the face of sports in Ghana when elected president again, according to John Dramani Mahama, former president. And there's what he's saying. Now, Precious Minerals Marketing Company, the success story via strategic investment. Dampare-led security task force meet trade union congress in Accra. Mad rush for NPP t-shirts in Ashanti region. When I saw the video, in fact, what did Nanama to us, mommy?
Yeah, the Chronicle to us so Dr. Ekufu Dampare. One in Nkwofor na enrada nkrampumpu mantemu omune adwadifo ehia na mampanyin abede eche Dr. Alhaji Mahamudu Bawumia santemantem no kire se nipa agi pupa no mu penny t-shirt no bitafo na nya asam keto santemantem de nyame wanwa enti ode no so aba mampanyin da John Dramani Mahama na etu franka ede ama NDC ama nyuku no se Ghana fo ebre ni duru na mokwa akoto aba na memeda echina na awoche ochana some Saturday ne beto aba ochana na awoche enti nyankopon ya adno ochana na awoche mukọ na mokwa akoto aba na mon kare na mon fantim nani asema no na moye ne sa na mampanya akonya no san baba betena so a ene na agudie mu nsema wo man mu a enya akono no obema nkanyan abamu oba betesa na emani no adane ne emani enti no wende hwan say president mu bepam no pam na ene ma bekoyi amaye enti no ono so edia ode
president ni
Kenneth Wahwani no
na da obeshia o say no
coach no
coach no president
O passport me ha o share that passport sir. Enti no omo so e dia anope the chronicle bo ano a o de ba besom ye.
Now, Kufuor is admonishing that we support Bawumia and the NPP in this December 7 elections. Now, it reads, Bawumia was very instrumental in reviving the economy during my presidency, according to Kufuor. So, Bawumia was part of reviving the economy during his era. Therefore, he has hope and belief that Bawumia has the nod to transform this country.
I'm hoping, because we are hoping that
voter details in 24 constituencies in 3 regions, also reported in page 11 of the Daily Dispatch newspaper. Now, I will never keep quiet. Akufo-Addo responds to Mohammed's call for him to stop campaigning.
Yeah, it was one. Yeah, the Daily Dispatch, it was so. Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo Ghana man penini ena wakasa watch say. And I know what to honum now betia. Yes, man penina that John Dramani Mahama say. Ebeyanka on kana nuntu. Now on kope baby krant. Nana say we wane Bawumia mienu. Ena eyo mu campaign. Bawumia no ne kwa kopere. Enye wo na na adu nti kwa nuntu no ne Bawumia fan fe so. We tuma no yoko na chese.
Na se ka we di anka enheda. Enye hardwinsa ana
na say Akufo-Addo campaign
na campaign
ana say wo so wo ye na Akufo no
yeah
say Bawumia ba be president next will otna so for 8 years no na next person ba wo NPP mu na ono so koye campaign Bawumia so be kwa koye campaign
because I say Mahama ya nko na ma say ye ja no say
oh say dun ketia wo
jeje Wallace ni
ba Akufo-Addo ka say onye campaign fama Bawumia edi entina wonye campaign fama Bawumia NDC for na beba abontia ba beka wan say ukrampo no Akufo-Addo
driver no kra na mo kana asem kwa wa ye di
ti sa Akufo so amebo na mo wanye campaign ko make the same thing entino Akufo-Addo say enya de so no beka na no atomu da said that woman pay that John Dramani Mahama wo hwe ni mu say on kana no tuna Bawumia kwankwa ye campaign wo chance no ye say nye John Ajekunkufu no na ye manpanyi dada e wo omayi mu no so akasa e wo hase a wo kire say ebra na owo aban mu ano ye manpanyi na obu oman no okeka eniema pa number Bawumia so a eboa no e ba say ye mfa adwenkyire bi mra ne eniema ne akade bi no beboa ne economy na atimi agina ne na so a say de Bawumia ti di mu tintima na nya asam ke 20 no owo gidie ne arehemu ma papa sa Bawumia ba economy na ne ye hu no obedane dane niema economy no atumi agina brane na one Akufo-Addo we on contribute to ya na
asem yeah
because wo person Bawumia contribute to bibi ma economy ni ko yie ma so de na wo kana ene no ne ba Akufo-Addo wo no on contribute na de ni ko yie ma ye
sanity eno ne asem eno na wo kan on be chere say ono de obetumi de na dwenche keke na ba na
Akufo-Addo na dwenche na ba keke say offer
right ye twa ye ho ye ba ye be hye nkomobo no ase na nkomo ye ba bedie no efa asumdwe a ye hia no afi 2024 December 7 abatwa ye ba beto ye ho ye mame Jane Mensa ababonten abekasa John Dramani Mahama ene Vice President Bawumia ene omo council ede omano nsem ababeto dwa wono mo e kire se omo wo pepa se afi abato mu ye be make sure se asumdwe ebededi mitwa me ho na me ba KOJO NSAA-KWAO the general ye be hye nkomobo na se mene mabedwafo a mensa ebeka won oba hema na na manyame wa na mene no e the first segment no de besomo mitwa me ho me ba ye beto aso.
Hello, your friend is of Mamina and Hayford. Me yen century, Messiah actress, and then you ma who do pee and na me juma dainty. Ma pomi den when he me papa, na saban ma pomi den when dia, and one Jifax Mr. Bonje, Jifax Mr. Me to me jina pa what sentence so. Just say Jifax mama your best in one kasa. Minya bema. ebema wo so wa ye be mama pa senti a meji Jeffers Mr. Tumpre kopeni say eduro no ho te ye de afa abefu nimdie kwan so eni fidie wonwosuom na ye ne frinchem kroje ye no nti ma ye resade enu wane Jeffers Mixture na momitie enye ma penfo oba a oma akwala nofo ana akwala a onyanya emfie dumienu
FDA ahwehwe saa edwadie nkrato yi mu agye atum se eye
Jeffers Mixture pa pa pa.
Ejumeye inabeye miaro endo miaro obrey inabebo miaro endo miaro asemi besini femo miaro asemi miaro
Right, Mameda was say we fidie no Eda Globe Television. National so say edi a meje so ene KOJO NSAA-KWAO the general na dwumadie yese ne sen yawada fiada bia yede ba edebe somo na efidwada besi wukuada no Alexander Ohene eje na ye toaso a na bepesa wo hye no so edemame se afi abato ebabeto no ade a ehia ye especially this time wa political parties no ye hwe comeback ene into as well. So the comeback of Mahama and after the continuation of the NPP government by Baumia. Nebom wabra yedi nkomo no ye besan atoa so na after the yasan hwe NAFAC program National Festival of Arts and Culture yahwe botaye a yede ebabedi afi afashe mamenka ne sa aha no ti ye sabe campaign fo ofiase na ye ne omo edi enkomo na boma ye ntoa so ye nyina ye nim se endra impenyufo baako mienu miensa bi ehyiemu a na wonomo edi enkomo akere Ganafo yehu ye mame Jane Mensa yese hu Vice President Baumia currently on the ticket, running on the ticket of the NPP as running mate, as the presidential aspirant. Now, yesante former president John Dramani Mahama enka any other political parties no enso so womo de omano nsem de betudwa. Ni nyina ne se womo ekere opepa wono ewo se yebe ensure se be ya asumdwe ebetumi aba. Ne momoma ye hye no so se ensem bi edikan esisi ama one of the political parties, that is the NDC, wabra Peace Council invite one mo se womo emfa wonsa embehye entiasia paminkrata ase NDC for ne yese enya ade a yebete ase womo de reasons and concerns bi ede by many Alexander Ohene J eka eho asem bi Alexander nso be ka ho asem kakra e wo fie ha sei e de kire mo but ye hwe nsem a wono mo ebe kan ye na ye bisa se impanyifo etumi edi so de mawana eno ne ye wono mo asem but assessment a ye no ma ye e kire se ye no e kire se nothing of that sort went on say omo consensus most of them no enya de say yehu say adedi nemom me commend the Peace Council for their resilience every say Peace Council etumi ejina womona so ye pa ahwe say this time NDC ebeba ahoma no so na afa de ya toa so e de efri honom endra ensem a impanyifo no ekaye no mama yenkotiembra.
With the help of our media partners, we captured the entire processes leading to the destruction of the faulty ballots by burning and brought this information to the doorstep of citizens. Today, the destruction certificates signed by the political party agents, the security agents, and the Electoral Commission staff are available on all our platforms, our websites, and our social media pages for all to verify. Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, our application of the 3 ingredients in all our operations has contributed significantly to reducing the tensions and building confidence around the Electoral Commission's processes. As a Commission, I assure you that we will continue to apply these ingredients of transparency, responsiveness, and inclusiveness in all our activities through to the election day and beyond. On behalf of the Electoral Commission of Ghana,
Ghana has been a model democracy and an inspiration to many across the African continent and beyond. This feat is not by chance. It is due to the continuous efforts of our leaders, institutions, and citizens who understand the value of peace as the bedrock of national progress. In this light, it is fitting for us to show appreciation to the National Peace Council, the Institute of Democratic Governance, IDEG, and all who worked tirelessly to ensure we are here today. As we acknowledge the efforts of others, we must also endeavor to contribute our due. That is why the signing of the 2024 Presidential Peace Pact is profoundly significant. Every general election in Ghana since 1992 has had its own dynamics, and the stakes are always high. But we have never turned our backs on democracy, because that is the...
However, it is all well and good for us to commit to peace and recite beautiful platitudes. All the efforts at building peace before, during, and after the 2024 elections would come to naught or be undermined if there is mistrust and insincerity. Mistrust is built through a mismatch between words and gaslighting on the part of those in authority. There is reason to be concerned that the signing of this pact, though well-intentioned, could amount to nothing if it is not followed by concrete actions to guarantee the peace by the stakeholders and government. Events and happenings during the last election and during the Awaso West Wuogon by-election create considerable doubts about the genuineness of some of the commitments that we might make today. We all recall the appalling spectacle of masked men acting on the orders of operatives of government, shooting indiscriminately at innocent Ghanaians going about their legitimate electoral activity during that by-election. Some of the victims of that shooting incident remain incapacitated up till now. The refusal by government to act on the recommendations of the Emil Short Committee do not inspire confidence in Ghanaians that government truly believes in peace. Again, the inaction of government in the face of the murder of 8 of our citizens during the last election casts a shadow of doubt on government's commitment to maintain the peace. How are we to believe that such killings will not reoccur during this election as well? There also remains the vexed question of the use of thugs dressed in security service uniforms to intimidate and brutalize citizens during.
Right. In some way, menu mienu etie efri impenyufo ahodo a yede yano di nsem de betu dwa no nyina efa asumdwe a wonom wo opepa se yebehwe se ebeye adwuma wo bra yeba beto abayimo na mejina asasem yi so e de akere e de aka asem bi e de efiri o se afia bato no enya de se mente me ho ase ebetumi esi because margin no enye ne obi aka e na me di gina so aka asem but afia bato margin a ebeba bato nim no vote nim no margin no ebeye too huge say enya de so we be kire say bia okay aka figure say obi wiem dia kan eninu ade ho ana say obi akofa we dia kan ho margin na ebeba no it is clear be yes na esi wo US no clear gap ti wa beto ho ase wa wo ho no mu ana wa fa phone a congratulate you nua because gap no e de asumdwe automatically obi abenya no ho nti ase ensem a omo kan yi e ya de a ehia na peace pact na me ka asem bi se e wo se ye bom aba so e wo mu se eto bere bi a ye bom achi ye kom asem omo ya de a ye mfa ne se enhyeda emfa kwan mu a in fact ye ka omachi but anamo a wono matu no eye anamo a ebehwe se me no mienu asumdwe ene human right opepa a ye wo se ye de beto aba no ebetumi adadi na afen so emra ene hyehye ne a ekafa me no mienu yasumdwe ene kwan a ewo se efa so to aba no ye betumi afa so ye di so pepepe se be ya nukredie ene pepepere ye ebetumi adadi me kan say no Jane Mensa nensamo a ode baaye no e kire se EC reforms ana NDC brebi atwam na wono mo de hye EC fo no se yen hwe na enye san hye no in fact EC no ahwe aye firi honom na say no biometric data EC no wono omo make sure say all the political parties no e will be data wono mo wo biara e wo say yehwe say asumdwe ebetumi adadi wo abato yi mo no facts and figures bibia pepepe obi ansa ka ne de enu nti say o support political party bi na ensem bi a ba ku mienu miensa bi eguso eka e de afa EC no ho no okodi akira afi security task force eye dampare IGP edi enimo no in fact almost why krado pa because the security so bre bi atwam IGP andro akra ye kohia trade union congress or December ku mienu miensa bi edi tudwa na megini se utie ni yi a it means say afi no oye president kura na se sebe who incite violence enya de se ye de ho bechew emfa ho se ufri incumbent ruling NPP mu anase ufri opposition NDC mu peace pact ahwe ayen hyehyeye na NDC for NDC ne ye se ye nya ye ho ntiase ye wo hwe presidents ya sete ayawa so west wagon recommendation ya de ba ya e wo se nkampanyifo ehwe na ye implement recommendations no na so ye hwe ya so ase anhyeda nya adwuma afen so enema bi a ekokoso afi 2020 abato ni mu no in fact ni na ye precedence Emma parties be ejina so de kire said dabi say why ni say dia and there yes so ye be fa ye ho adwen of course 2012 ye signed the peace pact 2016 ye signed the peace pact nansen ya de ba no e na mente me ho ase bi ekokoso a na ase Emma parties no etwe wo mo ho but say John Dramani Mahama endra yet na no nsem na no asem say ono so why committed e wo mo say bere bi atwam na ye kire say peace pact no enya ade say ye be sign it but why committed enuanom dentia sa e ho no ehia me pa no because say asumje eni omani mu a ejuma mi ye enya ade say menya the peace of mind na metumi aye ni ye enya ade say metumi de nokradie edi manim say sem kireni last but two institutions are yewra baumia ebra na okasa obodin no obo media edin now of course media no so entumi nya adwuma ma ne ho TV si wo say na ye bot ye tembia movie ye bonnwom ye nya hwe ye mbekasa wo so a eduru ba bia wani be ha enu nti etwa sem twerefo eco field no so eco facts and figures data ebe ka no kresem ede be kire wo na wo so wo kwan a ewo say wo so ye den wo fa so every say almost half of information eco so ewo oman ni mu no eye sem twerefo na ede bre Ghana for temamufo ma yenom ete ehu anamo a ewo say yenso so ye den yetu enti say asumdwe ni honom a e bia me na yese me kasa de ama party kura owo aban mu sesia no party kura o de mentem ho ase aba no ewo say me kasa ma no e ba ne sa emboa me no mienu asumdwe hu hia fi say ye mada ache ewo ho efi say enye afinko a ena ya adekye enya afinko na ba beto aba ye to aba wi a 4 years esanda yenim ewo say ye to aba already o mani mo ayeden o mani mo ayeden kakra wo ho ye was still kakra wo ho but in fact what this kan kodwemu a sen ko na otumi to enti say asumdwe ni ho na sebe mpreduasa ye kamojegu ye makwaima sa still tribal conflict mentem ho ase ekuo kakra bi say ye nte ase na ye kamojegu na ye de ba bewura abato ni mu a ubehu se ya makwaima ubewie no otena ekira ya makwaima nipa mienu ne miensa bi ato ya adwen se ya makwaima mentem ho ase koso a etimi se menu mienu ya sa makwaima nipa miensa bi ede wo mo interest ede ewura menu mienu ya adwen ya brabo yesu ne eban mu oya party communicator let your word on some more be kan okotena TV so a okotena radio so unya akwanya na se o kire o kire wunsemu a it is not a matter of abuse now say mete one of the political parties me person me body for the interest of topic now you discuss no na yakotena TV so national television na o sounded tribal say minua na oteme nchen no minua na oteme nchen no on free kromu ha oyesremuni sabe sa no kan on free enye kromu ha no free enti so hu say kroma na kasa enye ha no free on national TV yes I didn't hear no the people behind most of them were na omuso ye sabe sremufo no they were like adetina I was so kasasa why must you speak like that sanyama wei etume de mentem ho ase ekoso ema mentem ho ase koso wo mea anka eni kwanse anka sanyama nisi unhealthy relationships unhealthy argument na ekoso otie campaign message say amayoko mienu dominant parties NPP ni NDC edenam wo TV so a utumu say they've been more strategic in their campaign in fact omo touch the feeling the mental faculty the affection aspect of the voter ebimu say where by baso na owuo baye we say where by baso obi enya stroke enkurabi krasi ya papa ejuma sema say yetirimo ayede I mean you see the beauty of the game when your friend democracy o hwe campaign kwan a ye fa so eye no other media stations no the two on mo a o say it is very beautiful because uti ekira ebi wo hokra utumi hwe sere eno na ewo say ye ma etena ye ntem yenja electoral commission no yenya opepa wo mu say of course it is an institution ye de si ho say ono na onhwe abato so in some opposition and this beka any nyina any other stakeholders and the babonten say isi na any nyina say one more ye din wo ho because isi no aba be sign the ti wo ho yentumi nkofa kwesi broni say ombra mbe hwe abato so wo Ghana hanfa maye because ye kofa Jesus Christ ne bakra still obi benya ho asem waka enti credibility na yenya wo isi ni mu no nko ano kasa kire isi ni say Ghana fo nya ready say be hwe moja egu oye party militia enye bone say obeye party militia they support party kura wo pe anase party kura wom because opanyi ne ba e wo say wo so di na chi wo no ho ban enye bone but say in the name of the party nti okotwetuo sa toy Ghana na say Ghana Police Service for start chichi nkofo ho ma to ba ko me ba no refie me yesa nka be ba be kire wo me ba cho sa enyama na ye use no okromu no these things can contribute to insecurity say ye brandishe enti fane say okotwe wo bi so na sa nipa na ye panyin na onim say agro na wudi wate sa asem no na so no so twini tuo ono so krabia nkasa ono de ne toy na in case or retaliate a why na de be hye no ye de be hye panyin say ono na wanya de anasa nipa na okọ brandishe sa toy gan no enti yen so so a ya hyase ye de sa nema no eno na da screen so no me pa cho sa ade we no ye de di agro yesu so no ye totobi me am ye panyin kura me wo we mienu wo ho matoba kwa mama kura no me small boy no endro me to no me to de aba no so opebi na me to ba ko ma no e na me so me yusu ba ko e da ho enu nti moma ye hwe ne yie na enyema bia e de me ntem ho ase e de beba abato e ba beto na fi mu no ye behwe na ye yi efiri honom ye jai ya twe ho e de efiri ho woni mobi a oye niamo ho sem oka kansem bi eya hoboa of course wonim se empire menu mi onu ye bo ne kakra no nim se ye adwuma eno no nti ene etumi ehu se nkofo be de etuo aba be du tema porta ye koche no na no so ye ko hu bi wo aflawo ho so ye koche bi wo ho eye menu mi enu ye empire bo a ye bo ne kakra wo ye fie ne ye sori ahodo de ma oman no eno na ma nyankopon ahyase ye da sa ne ma ne di no ne obedi akonya nyankopon edi kai ndada enye gidigidi bi a menu mi enu beye ena ede sa ede wina ne beba okokon a ho na bedi oman no so ede na ede bebre oman no mama yentie His Excellency Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ensem na waka ne Peace Pact no asembra ye ba me de besi na matoa so ede efiri ho no medase.
Ghana has been a model democracy and an inspiration to many across the African continent and beyond. This feat is not by chance. It is due to the continuous efforts of our leaders, institutions, and citizens who understand the value of peace as the bedrock of national progress. In this light, it is fitting for us to show appreciation to the National Peace Council, the Institute of Democratic Governance, IDEG, and all who worked tirelessly to ensure we are here today. As we acknowledge the efforts of others, we must also endeavor to contribute our due. That is why.
Right. Enunti Yera Vice President Bawumia ensem ena yete no. Na aha ena yede first segment no ede ebesi na yatoa so efri ho. Efia mensa aka Mira Walter Yera Walter Akwa or your principal cultural officer for the National Commission on Culture. Na sabre yeba bedi nkomo ede afa omu program a yeba bedi na botaya eda so no eye NAFAC beyond NAFAC at 60 harnessing culture, the pivot for Ghana's democracy and sustainable development. Say bema wakwaba edi aba Globe TV so no be.
Ye nua menia.
Ya hwe we ni mache.
Mo fanche juma ne dos.
Right. Na ye hwe program wa afi mudi National Festival of Arts and Culture. Ne botaya mode atoso. Ede ntira na ye fa sa botaya we.
Medasi be me fa kwen so nchia National Commission impenifo nyina Ministry of Tourism impenifo nyina regional minister ene Ghana penifo nyina mota dwumadi achi ene techima ne Ghana fo nyina botaya di da sa particular edition echi ne said ye bi remi na o kan political climate ni kwan be fa so anya mpuntu emfa ho se ya adwen enko baako e wo nyoma bi honom ehunu se culture anase amamre it plays significant role in bringing us together and getting us to be improved inti ebia say obi free ha sometimes we say Ghana amanyosem no etode bia na ye de we free ha frafram but benifo hu say eno enhye da emboa eno kra dividing but ohwemu pa na nke say etimi unite emu because our identity say Ghanaians no you cannot substitute it with anything oye den ya oye Ghana
oye Ghana ni
inti eno na say original so near the pre in kanko inti with this team no na mpanifo hwe kwan hu say ebetimi aboa ama dwumadie anase nioma mpanifo ye na ma oman na nya mpunso nyina etimi akọ kama
ye hwe botaye ni mu a mo kire say you want to enhance creativity to foster creativity na afi mujumedi amudi no ekwan be na eba befa so ama ya mamre ene ya mane etumi etumpon na asan adan ho adi ewo ya manyosemu.
Very good. Inti at this time of the year political organizations ni nyina che ni ombitimi ayaboa omanfo no ama omanya nkwanim na aya ni ebuse ho say white collar job nipa henkwan de bitimi afa but we said naturally many of us are very creative, they're very talented people. Inti what this seeks to do is to bring to light the talent and the abilities many of us have I say yenya opportunity ninti no yenya pese bota ekotena office no inti what is doing is that program na sheshe program say each day you be regional days.
Okay.
The regional days will give every region the opportunity to exhibit not to just Teshima but to the rest of the world.
Oh, wonderful.
What is peculiar to that region, or more unique culture, or more artistry we are what peculiar to them. I feel so obibia answer or what in Sanujuma or what talent you person display them. This is the wonderful opportunity obitimi baby display. Now when we do this over the years, experience say many talents have been explored and have been seen and then harnessed through such programs. And the creativity scope no dey sometimes one you careful na you know music then obi music nko na the ebia no dey on said anye music but oye bibi fufura totally unique. So this gives us the opportunity to explore every form of creativity. And then when people also have something small, we give them the opportunity to come and exhibit and show to the world what they are doing. And then the ministry sometimes take some of these people, your department there, of community youth development, a boy one more was small crafting, sanujumani talent, you know, a boy more epijom. We are seeing it say a hokwanya ubia opese even so white collar job we bank akra say me hunka for or planner. However osa nim ade pam ni your money maybe nti it is so good say you don't limit yourself to one thing but you learn other creative stuff you can give you a second income and it can make you even a happier person.
It is be a musician. When say or a rapper. I know a lot of them around. You bet to me invite you more. Are they involved?
Absolutely. The climax of the event, which is the Monday evening, there is a scheduled music night, live music night, and that is something that we hope say bebrina yetonsa from no. Omonfa omodemu emma. Bemumu they will play live.
Okay.
Because you see, now with technology you can mix beats easily.
Yeah.
And 2 minutes no yeah. But real talent sometimes it goes with instruments. Guitar kakra, boy, drums, piano kakra. So we give that platform for up and coming artists to perform. And because we stream this online for the world to see, people are able to tap into some of these talents and groom them for the future.
And there's a techima had the anomaly and Amugoso.
And then he started.
And the crown almost started.
And the crown
wonderful.
Started.
Then I will invite some artists. Right, here we are. Kasa Wichiro. Me Kasa Mukrami artist. Oh, I don't Kasa Mbuana. Mama freestyle. Mommy never cry. One day we go make up. Who go see money for ground where you know go take up. Right.
Whoa.
Now, you organize programs ye abre any abribia. But this time, raw banner program no eba be play to ensure say ede in kabumu any odo ebetna yentem, because this year precisely because of about 20 majority of the people are somehow divided. I won't say yes, sir, but when they meet behind doors and somehow yet to with this kind of misunderstanding, from place peace rally aye not adani chaotic. So how are we going to ensure say there is peaceful coexistence being promoted in this activity?
Very intelligent question. Thank you. Again, Miriam Oka Simbi, and it is very good. And so far, as I'm penning for I can the same thing. In the quest to rule, if you destroy the society, who do you rule over? And there's beauty in diversity. There's so much beauty in diversity. Even Fanny say, Nyankupon born New Year say, commit me in white, by your blacks, your Chinese, your Indians, your Caucasians, your different people. Even before crying, what attending what yet here. Eba ema ebon tietia yo akase obia wo variety inti se mimi preference any preference enye the same. Why should we pick a fight? And that is exactly what we are trying to explain, and we are using culture to explain that same thing. Inti se bia oba food bazaar on doing exhibition eba ye bi brem aduane kra ye be bre fufu ampesi apepensa abitie. Why should I feel same? Essence say unpack me ampesi nintino. Na che say bi unim nyansa. Inti ese me fa de bo. So what we are saying is that the moment we come together and realize that we are one people, but maybe different opinions, but the difference in our opinions is what makes us even stronger.
Stronger, yeah.
So where we agree, we are united. Where we disagree, we agree that we may not think in the same line, but we are not enemies. And that is why, even though Techiman is hosting this NAFAC, all the 16 regions are coming here.
Oh, okay.
Including Oma Hemfu.
It will even add up to the economy
exactly.
of the region.
Because you can say hotels cry,
yeah.
You pay hotels, guest they free actually back right. Because everybody wants to come to Techiman. The other good thing for Techiman is that it helps project the region. Because who say yeah, baby Techiman, baby call her. Omo ma call her and so much as Techiman. No take us yeah. But this event, by the time we be 1 week, we know every year Techiman. Say or the 20,000 a buyer, yeah, or the bear 5,000 a beko.
Yeah.
Obediga,
yeah,
because Techiman has one of the biggest markets in West Africa. So the economy in this region is also going to boost. The tourism sites, Tampo, yeah, and other areas around yes, will also be patronized. So we bring all of this into one region so that the people will benefit economically and they will also enjoy the spotlight. And then for the political and the peace coexistence of our people, when we see that on the ground, Anglafo ababesa, Enyono mufi wale ababesa, we ababesa, obi yoma yomwa tu, ye bi agrobom, a different culture.
We even eschew the political differences.
So what is the point? Exactly. Inti say me pay we now who pay we I can still learn from what I don't even know.
Yeah.
Inti sometimes no, if the uncle me find say upper is that. But ene upper is for the omunioma bebro. Njoti habatu bohu de na upper is for ye. So without traveling through Ghana, at that event alone, you can see what virtually happens in every region in this country. Okay. Then your appreciation for what we do here and who we are will also grow. Sometimes ye mu ye ho a e ma ye bu ye ho abonfia. Nti oni obi kasakra say me de minya kranka minya Ghana ni, because you don't even appreciate what you have. Yeah. And it's also because you don't know what you have.
Yeah.
Because if you don't know it, how do you appreciate it? So this gives us the opportunity to learn what we have, the value of what we have, then our appreciation for what we have will build. And then we will be more interested in protecting what we have. Because when you a boy suma,
okay. Right. After say you discover talent, what do we do with them? Is it say Oma perform we be display we just leave them? And I say there is a program program no say in fact Nyoma be exhibiting they really become what they've exhibited.
We are fortunate to have a deputy minister of tourism, art and culture who doubles as our board chairman, National Commission on Culture. Honorable Mark Ukukumanti. Yeah. Now, you know, I mean, his love for potential and for grooming young ones up.
Sure.
And it is his dream that people with such potentials are not left behind. Into during this event, many, and the football get from scouts, many scouts are around looking out for people with unique talent to pick them, because we sometimes it's difficult to say the economic art and culture and creativity. It's difficult to put everybody in one bracket.
Yeah.
Once you identify a certain talent and potential, then you begin to know how and what help we can give to this specific individual with a unique talent. But say bracketing in say music, literary art, visual art. Sometimes what somebody does is not exactly visual art, and you're exactly performing art. Sometimes we have to find a way to see what category the person belongs, and sometimes it takes an expert to help even the individual to know, say, what I'm doing belongs to this group, and this is how I can do myself. The National Commission on Culture recently, with the help from UNESCO, echo around the country, a trainee up and coming artists on how to protect their work, how to market their work, how to develop their work, and how to position their work in this global space here to be significant. And so this is also a breeding point for such coming ones. ebia the direct effect no immediately say free higher culture no but then the effect will build over a period of time, and over that period of time you will see that now the person is becoming so self-dependent. Say if a woman adwuma say ombeye ebia we are obakacho say no, I'm happy doing what I'm doing because one, I'm gaining it's a form of income, but I also have satisfaction in doing what I am doing. Because but the best is that when you are doing something that you love to do,
you have passion for,
and you are earning money in addition, you couldn't have done something better. So those are the goals of the Commission on Culture, to create and bring the best in people. And this would not just put us together as a country, but also becomes that springboard for up and coming ones to thrive.
Excellent. Right, we will come to the challenges. But me say mujumedie no challenges kakrabi.
Of course.
Yebeba eno so. Right, enunti in komono ayeham mene Yera Walter Akwa, or a principal cultural officer for the National Commission on Culture, and etwetwe komo ediafa dwumedie a ye babedi enei na ye de harness creativity ye no mo a ye won so anonwuma ahodo o talent akyede bi a obetumi adanedi. Now in fact ne fe ene ne de wo mu ne se ekoso e wo Techiman, the Bono East regional capital. And until Bomodin and there, Branabe PM. If you say all the 16, all the other 15 regions are Aka Echa Wishiano, Womunina Ebaha, na Womode Omo culture, Aba Bechere, Techiman mind. Obaha say, in fact, Unibikura, sort of say, Unibia, and no Sabekabi. It's a Bomodina bra. Ebiana, Oya Santini, which mean beautiful lady behavior free Upper East. No no Asia what to kwan alcohol now crossbreeding wakoho wakotie busuan ho na come what just say. Right, so let's come to the challenges. And then challenges now so far wo mujumedi mu no mo hwa anka etumi efiri ho no mo a ebetumi amamo ho an ha mo.
Challenges ni there also but you know, most of our challenges cannot be solved overnight. The country itself, from mining, go through a little bit of challenge. And in 24, gusu to 2 year, free problems now. But of course, we can't expect all to go overnight. One of our strongest challenge, for instance, in office the Techiman needs help. Currently in regional office, it is hosted at the community center. Now, community center, they have to, on a regular basis, struggle and fight with other. A lot of things happen. My remember example be during COVID. Emra started saying adverts. In fact, there were billboards. A program you were Tamale. Now I said Tamale, because of weather and baby now already now they were used to wearing masks. Then all of a sudden they saw a huge billboard of the president wearing mask. And people felt like yes, share mask. No, I can't share mask. No, we before you mask no. But you couldn't understand why they were wearing masks. Why have they even removed it at this time when there's COVID? So the studies we did, interacting with the local folks at the grassroots level, no, neighborhood said no, the method of trying to reach them was not yielding fruit. Okay. So they had to use a different approach, and it got them to use the mask. So sometimes I feel say, oh, this method cuts for all, but it means say officers, it may cut down. Sometimes motorbikes they use, sometimes cars use. If you have your personal cars, we are not quite safe because road networks no need baby and they are very reliable. So our offices need the help, and even though yes, the regional offices may be surviving, the districts need the most help because with that help, we can get to appreciate certain things. And you man, Nancy Abedru national level, I discuss it, any attitude. If and only they knew that it is just not our culture, but it is also not correct to think that way, then we would have gotten somewhere. Inti the air can say a woman say a buying in penny for air boying by a per se straight. Now omun shares are one more day. Na intimi enye adwuma na omde ahye nsa no
right enunti opinion water na yete ne nka no me pa cho wo mwa bia obetumi e de aboa ya bomoden na contact ye me pa cho ye wi a be ma penyi e de ne contact means e de atoho. There are a lot of people who have the heart to help in cash and in kind. So I think say South Forum no ho, South opportunity no ho, obi pese
by all means.
Right. Right. Enunti Frebra so na wo so be che wadwen. Enkomo mienu e na yedi ne fie ha. Ya hwe peace pact as say amanyoku ahodo no e show interest say ye be sign na afei so ya san hwe National Festival of Art and Culture wo mjumedi a say yeba be di no enne a ekoso na in fact oba hono mu a onso so woni beji ekoso wo Bono East Techiman eno nti bomode abra be piem fi se wo de yate wakoma e bia wenya depression bra woni beje kama pa o pesa ne woni je pa na hu say yes ene de woni age a bomode abra be piem na in fact onso so onsabeka wo de a ewo mu na afei so a whole variety ye hwe ohun say ye ka ye ho bom saa na say ye gi enije ekoso saa na obia de na dwendwen ne how e de to nchen one me first caller wudin ene be bia wo from free
medindi Osama me kasa free bolga koko
Osama yenti ofi bolga
taha ya obidia a omo share Globe TV say good morning and the media mode ebuwa Ghana for no yes first of all emokan no here election election two political parties omu ye omu adwini say the omu be ye bia ama anya power no omu be ye now so you have said His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia ya obeba be kasa no kasa doko ope asundwe but yenim because of NDC omuche opposition for 8 years in Kiana because uti certain west are a free omu youth no and nyabro nanso Ghana ye wo Ghana ba ko pe Yamma His Excellency Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia on this year affairs way no on Ghanaian because said ya atua oma Emma Ghana no and my no ana enye ye mistake na ya to abana man this year Ghana ye be we answer
right ye be that's pass ofreba djumedie no eso yemfa ofofro good morning
operator say
nyame adom no mpa bo ntie gina na so wudi ne be ofre you free
mpa chao alaji bini yurubu shenye
right alaji bini yo yenti o
mami chiem na chie penya woti o onimo chie ne mami wa na chie ono alaji ebi fusene director ja alaji yukom obo jumapa wow asama audi tuyo no abatwa be kwa koto no na ya sane peace father na peace no muka na peace ya samne ne ka na Pisa, say, one prayer. The Obia who the course was 2020 about a quarter or police and then military now, more bony patrol. That's our Nipa or Mubot. Now, President can say maybe. Now, what is a president? Akufado or Kasasam? Then, you know, or Kanarutu. And if near how into more passenger, no one to create ma, and never boy na. You are, it is a option at the Okasam de Kawakuri Junction. No be the trap of my party boys, no. No, of the police IG got Akufodam part on him. Fasam. And see, IGP dampar one kashian and chair option adoe or can issue. And to your person, ya who there also, yet some power, some the benefit. And to yet now Ghana. Na Ghana koni nima, any war, na Ghana sa koni chia, yes, so ye war. And see, I don't want to say, you got to a banana, you nipa, Yakupo, you man, on the excellency John Daman, Mamma, let me be a bit for you, right? Yeah, that's a part of the yeah, that's a pass over about Jumedian so. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
About your dinner, maybe I'll free.
Yeah, garlic.
Right, into you.
Garlic.
Okay, Mr. Tio phone, main TV no. Right, when to me, I'm my aunt was when you come on. Good morning. Good morning. Right, enti Frebra Jumedi no so na onso ebra ebekebi yentwa so emfa enfri ho. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Udini be be free.
Good morning. Medindi Mohammed kasa so Kumasi Aboabo.
Right, enti on free Kumasi Aboabo.
Okay, meche obi bia na akaka na tuaba. Enti bia mi ka say yi abato na yakotono. So omuka say ebia about onu he be ya he ne ebe free engine for no because we are say obia ti engine for omanu asam obia ti omanu asam say ombe wie isi epe MPP pen ko for say omunko jina no munye bibi ebe free engine for when ya MPP for ho omusi pechima he ye honu ma he ni ye no I'm so omubotu omunko na ewo Ghana. And I say, Pechima, no, and this is one I want Pechima. And she said, who go to a barrier go fee. So, Mukai, we are no more body or winning about who could you know say, if you dear, I collaborate. Into the open year, who to a banana could know fear, wouldn't you know a two cow? Wouldn't your police, no one your soldier, wouldn't you be until who to about your could know fear. No could know fear, that didn't end too.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's a passer Ofreba Jumedi no so good morning.
Good morning.
We didn't maybe I'll free a pacho.
But I'm a teen up there because every Kenya say I have Kenya.
Right. Into for Kenya say.
Well, as soon you want some here. As soon you want some here, Kafanti. The other say NDC MPP. In fact, you meaning that you need to na titru pa ne NPP for obi ti make say afu yi be wiam bi ne be kan police ni ti invite no o kasa wiam no so nya de so bi baba that kind of work no I would say from today onwards no they start say na in security kasa fasa asem no say wow you be ti wa no say ti bi wiam bia no they say police invite because asem ne dey ni wiam na brabu kura o me ko to about the first wiam be fi that.
Right. Mr. Medas, passer over about Jumedi so. Good morning.
Good morning.
We didn't maybe offer free.
Was your family Robert in Africa so?
Me patch in Africa so.
Yo. And right, I see your father you need to sign peace we no kratano. Your my ama the before the between TV stations maybe. Et make us say NDC didn't my you can't to the money shino. You my kosu my nimu. And not the papa. You my din amaye, asema ye din amaye. You Jomama Mamu, and you hear kosu sia. She national cathedral says she come go she was moved to more I dam amaye. Amaye who chilling or my name. Not me the TV station, a castle say, NDC Dim Kunima, in charge of two and Shiva. Open peace no. Open Genu. Shenia easy. Shenia easy. Ah, we get to know for if I find let me be cut up on it. You also see about a picture of ballot base. No passing Genu. I didn't say what I did. I didn't know MPP was so good. You be almost so good. I didn't know a short of ballot base and uncle. No passing Genu, you know, passing you of my name. And it's on passing you, you are not this year. Almost very Juma.
Okay. Right. Medas a pass also offer bar. Jumedi no so better against. Good morning.
Good morning.
What my last caller? We didn't be offering me free.
Mukasesi takwa. Asinjo haswa ya kano. Mabakane say I this young man no custom. Right.
Medas a pass offer